to the Glass Bowl in Toledo, Ohio, and home to the Toledo Rockets. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Army Black Knights, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Toledo Rockets. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Rockets will kick it away to start us off. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Army's offense will go on the attack first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
He'll keep it on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Give to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Pocket breaking down. Grab behind the line. It's Reed. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The Black Knights will send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. The Rockets offense will get the ball for the first time. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job at confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, David.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going. Make it easy, because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that last week.
Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that first quarter. They've got a first down here to open the period. The give on the option. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. They'll run play action. Finds his big tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And the Rockets come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Good work up front to get that first down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work. To the air, it's Gleason. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Fires to the big fella.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
Unloads it left. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. And that'll put the first points puts the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50+, and he did it with ease.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. The give to the fullback. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires one high and deep. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. And the Black Knights will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw.
And winning first down is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run.
Makes the catch along the left sideline, and that is a big pickup.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Got his man quickly. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Makes the grab on the left. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. The Rockets come to the line with a new set of downs. Back to pass, it's Gleason. Quick strike complete. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. Right down the boulevard. The lead now 6 here in the 2nd.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Toledo. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the glass bowl.
Set to kick this one away.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. The points have been tough to come by, and they'll try to stretch this to a 2-possession game on this drive. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Snagged in the middle, it's Holland.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes, he's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
To the air, it's Gleason. go to the middle. It's Holly. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Gets the back moving. Just keeps slinging it. Caught in the backfield, it's Traina.
They're throwing the swing pass to the back, just trying to get him the ball in space to see if he can make people miss. That time, though, the defense, nice job with the tackle.
Makes the catch. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Oh, they're after him. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
For this defense, man, to get back into the game, we talked about it at half. They got to pressure the quarterback. They got to force some sacks, and they do it. On this first drive, they get to him. They get him on the ground. Nice job by this defense.
And the Rockets will punt it away on 4th down.
On to kick it away.
On his way back from the 20. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. On the option. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. The Black Knights with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Got him downfield. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. That's the end of the period, and it's Toledo holding the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Quarterback on the keeper. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Black Knights with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Gives it on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's out of bounds, and they'll say he got it to the 45. The Black Knights are moving quickly down the field. They'll go to the ground. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. And the Black Knights kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll send the back in motion. Here's the pressure. Oh, no, the ball popped out. This could change things. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Caught in the backfield. It's Rudolph. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. 3rd and short now from their own 48. They'll try the right side. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. The Rockets will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A
scenarios are talked about during practice. You want the quarterback to get rid of the ball so you're not wasting time. You're down. You really got to get up to the line of scrimmage fast now. Throw the football away so I can stop the clock and be in a better position to succeed.
The Black Knights with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Got it in the middle, it's Howard. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Deep into the 4th quarter of this game, down by 6. They'll have to go for it on 4th down. Shoots it to the left. Makes a connection. He did not get there, and they'll have to give up the football, and they might have just seen this game slip away. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters. And this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success.